Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So to start my self-care Sundays, I'm going to light my Eason's Essentials candle in New Day. This smells like everything I want it to smell like. It smells like new beginnings, great feelings. I'll definitely leave a link below so that you can purchase if you're interested. So for today's video, we're going to be doing a nail tutorial. I am a huge novice at this, so bear with me. I'm starting with my cuticle work. I use Sally Hansen's cuticle remover, which I purchased on Amazon. I'll probably leave the link below. And then I go in with my cuticle pusher and start to scrape up the cuticles and dead skin. So let me take the time to explain what I mean by novice. This is legitimately my third time doing my own acrylic set. Altogether, this is about my 8th or 9th time doing my nails myself. So I'm still learning. I'm still perfecting my craft. But it's something I really love to do. So I'm trying to gain the skills. One thing I've definitely learned is to take the time and investing the time to develop my skill and ability in my cuticle work. Cuticle work definitely affects how well your acrylic adheres, or any type of product adheres to your nail. So just go really slow. Try to be really delicate with yourself. I have nicked myself a few times. It's not fun, but then that's how you learn how to prevent it happening in the future. So now I'm going in with my cuticle bit with my nail file, and I am cleaning up my cuticle area just because my nippers were not getting everything I wanted it to get. So I wanted to explain why I decided to do nail tutorials, even though I am very much so a novice at this. I started being interested in doing my own nails because of the YouTube channel Long Hair Pretty Nails. And then I also started watching V Nailed It, who is a nail tech. And although these people are great at what they do, Long Hair Pretty Nails more so does it for herself, and V Nailed It is again a nail tech. They give me something to aspire to. I find that there's not a lot of realistic first timers on YouTube. Like, all of these first time tutorials are like completely perfect, and I don't know about you guys, but that's unrealistic for me. So now I'm dusting off my nails, just getting off that extra dust, and I'm going to be buffing out my nails just to get off that excess shine before I glue my tips on. I purchased these nail tips on Amazon. I'll leave the link below, but they're really not my type of tip. I wanted a coffin nail, but they're really narrow, and they narrow up really early. I'm going in with Young Nails brush on glue, and this glue will stick really quickly, so you just need to make sure you position it correctly. At first I didn't do that, so I had to adjust it a little bit, and then I squeeze on the sides just to make it a curve. I clipped the nails. I ended up clipping them a little bit shorter than I originally wanted to, but they came out pretty good. So now I start my first round of filing. I do this just to make sure that I have the coffin shape that I want. It's easier to put the acrylic on a shape that you already have achieved in a way, I guess. It makes for easier shaping and filing later down the line. This is a 180 grit nail file, and I'm going in with the 180 grit. No, I'm going in with the 100 grit because that's the harsher grit. Yeah. It with my nail dehydrator. This is just to remove the moisture from my nail before applying the acrylic. If you have any leftover moisture in your nail when you apply your acrylic, you could possibly get mold. So good dehydrator, yes. And then I'm going in with the Young Nails Bond Primer. I can't remember the exact name, but I'll link it below. I do 2 coats of that just to make sure that my nails stick and stay for as long as they possibly can. So now I'm going in to pick out my acrylics, and I had picked this blue color. I originally wanted to do like a pink and blue ombre. That's my monomer. That's Model Ones. I'm using mostly Model Ones products in this tutorial. So this is why you should always try out your acrylic before you put it on your actual nail. I wanted to do, like I said, a blue and pink ombre with some blue and pink butterflies. This blue though ended up being like a stripper glitter glue blue, and it was just so I decided to go in with something safe, and I picked out like this baby pink Model Ones acrylic, which I will be applying to my nails. So this is where the hard part begins, because essentially you need to level out your acrylic so you don't have any bumps. You need to build your apex so that your tip doesn't easily crack like in half. And then you also need to make sure you don't flood your cuticles, because that can be really uncomfortable, and then it looks horrible. So this usually takes me the majority of the time. And you'll see I go in, I have a 100% Kolinsky brush that I got off Amazon. I'll link that below. I got it for I want to say around $10, and it's good quality so far. Yeah, and I'm just taking my time trying to make pretty medium to small beads, trying to make sure I keep my brush clean and free of acrylic, because that will ruin your brush. So yeah. So I just repeatedly try to pat my acrylic in, make sure that my brush is wet enough to move the acrylic around. If your brush is dragging at the acrylic, that means you need to wipe off on your paper towel, and then make sure it's clean before you dip it back into the monomer, or you will get acrylic in your monomer, and then that makes for a murky monomer. And then that's it, a whole problem in and of itself. So my ring finger on this nail, I will be encapsulating. I will be adding some pink and iridescent butterflies. And encapsulating is a little bit hard because you need to make sure that you apply enough so that you're not damaging your design, but you don't want to apply too much and make for a really bulky nail. So I did put a little bit too much on this nail and I ended up getting it off during filing, but for the most part it was a really simple application. I just used my stick thing that easily picks up stuff. I can't remember the name of it. At this point, I'm just moving around my butterflies just to position them properly, and then I'm going over it with another layer of clear acrylic. This again is Model 1's acrylic. I find that the clear is a lot more liquidy. It requires a lot less monomer than the color tones do. Okay, so now we're in the second hardest part, filing. So I'm going in with my 80 grit nail file. I'm in this nail group on Facebook and they said that this is what is key to shaping your nails really well. So I bought a pack of these and I like them so far. You just have to make sure you don't get too close to the skin because it's really, really hard. So it can be uncomfortable. Once I have filed the perimeter of my nails, I go in with my electric nail file with the safety bit and I do my shaping, more so like rounding the top of my nail. This is hard for me just because at this point I'm like almost 2 hours in and I'm tired. Y'all, I'm tired. I don't want to do this anymore. So I really have to grit my teeth, stick it through. This is probably the hardest part of doing my own nails. It takes more time, it takes more dedication, and it's taxing in a way. At this point, I bust out my dust collector because I do not want to be dealing with dust and residue from the acrylic, and I can put my acrylic on the critical areas and stuff and clean it up. Again, I'm not going to stuff. Then I got my calculator in there, so that it doesn't get dominant. Sorry if my angles are a little shoddy. It's kind of hard to make sure that my hand is in the perfect view of the camera as I'm filing and doing all of this other stuff that I'm trying to pay attention to simultaneously. Another trick I've learned, make sure that you're supporting the nail as you're filing it. So as you can see right now, I have my pinky nail under my index finger. I'm supporting it as I file, and that makes it easier, a more precise file, or your hand will just like fly off with the electric razor. So yeah. So now I'm prepping my nails for painting and all of my gems. As you can see to the top of the screen on the left hand side, I have picked out some of the gems I want to use. I'm going in with Model 1's base coat, and then I'm going to cure for 60 seconds. So this is my gem glue, Model 1's again. I'm going to be taking this with a brush. I'm going to basically outline where I want my gems to be, and then I'm going to go over that with a layer of top coat. So now I'm going in with some baby pink nail polish to go over my pinky and thumbnail. I got this nail polish, this gel polish on Amazon, and I don't know how I feel about it. I realized that twice that I've used it, it kind of peeled up on the sides. So I don't know if that's me, my poor application, because I'm really bad at painting my nails, painting nails in general. So yeah, I'm probably gonna try out a different color baby pink and see if that happens again. But yeah, and then I cure all of that for 60 seconds. So after I've done my 2 coats of pink and secured all my jewels, I'm going to go over everything with Model 1's top coat. I'm using matte top coat for the pinky and the thumbnail that are pink, and regular top coat on the nails with gems. As you can see, I'm pretty happy with what I have accomplished. On previous nails, I've had serious design and style flaws, so I'm happy with how my gems came out. I'm now going in with my cuticle oil, again from Amazon, and I will link below. It smells so good. And I'm just going to rub that into my cuticles, and that's it. This is my finished product. It's not perfect, they're not perfect, but I'm learning and I'm getting better as I go. I'm including some of my starter designs. I started off with polygel. I had some good ones, some bad ones. It really depends on how much time I give myself to actually do my nails, because it does take almost between like 2 to 4 hours to do my nails, depending on what designs I'm trying to accomplish. So I've done about 5 designs with polygel, 5 or 6, and I've done 3. This is my 3rd set with acrylic, and I really do like acrylic. I'm probably going to toss all my polygel because I don't enjoy it at all. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll be shooting some more out in the near future. Toodaloo.